have a muscle. What muscle is that? Temporalis muscle. Okay? Hindi pa dito. Okay? You have here temporalis muscle. Okay? So you have here, now, okay, we study the temporal fossa. So you have now a muscle found in the temporal fossa, and this will be your temporalis muscle. Okay. So you have now this is your superior and inferior temporal lines. Okay? Started as a single, but then this one diverged to form superior and inferior temporal lines. So there is a muscle that you find here. And you call this one temporalis muscle. And the temporalis muscle goes underneath, the arch, and be inserted here in the coronoid and the adjoining ramus. Okay? So insertion here, origin here, when this one moves, the movement will be moving up and backward. So what's the action of temporalis?
Upward and backward.
Okay. This one elevates and retracts. Okay. Elevates and retracts. These will be the actions of temporalis muscle. Another muscle that you have here is coming from the zygomatic arch and then going to the lateral surface of the ramus of the mandible. Okay, this one will be your masseter. And action will be what? Elevation also. And there will be some slight protraction. Elevation, tapos konting contraction. Okay, elevation at saka konting contraction. Okay. Now, what will be supplying this will be the trigeminal nerve. What nerve? What branch? Huh? If you have here the three branches, divisions of trigeminal nerve, okay? You have here three divisions. Okay, ophthalmic, maxillary, and mandibular. Itong ophthalmic at saka maxillary are purely sensory. And this is the only one which is mixed with sensory and motor. So, magsusupply ditong muscles of mastication ay mandibular division of trigeminal. Okay. Now, so, this one will be called, before we study the other structures there, okay? This one is covered by a fascia. Temporalis fascia. Okay? And outside this fascia, that is where you find your muscles, right? Your superior auricular, posterior auricular, like that. And this is where you find, anong artery nga yung nandito ganyan? Superficial temporal artery. Ano yung vein? Okay, anong nerve? Auriculotemporal nerve. Okay, auriculotemporal nerve. So all of these are found in what fossa? Temporal fossa. Tapos sa ilalim ng temporalis muscle, you have the two-tip temporal. Mamaya, pagkaaral natin yun. Two-tip temporal, nasa ilalim siya. Sinusuplayan yung temporalis muscle. Coming from where? Mandibular division of trigeminal. Okay. So, let's remove that and we go now to the infratemporal fossa. Okay, what is this one again? This is the greater wing of sphenoid. Okay. And what is this? What is this one here? Ito? lateral pterygoid blade. Okay? So you have here this one is greater wing of the sphenoid. This one is what bone? Temporal, squamous part. This one is the mastoid part. Okay. So this one is your sphenoid. Okay. This is your lateral pterygoid blade. Now, there will be muscles that you find there. Diba, sabi ko sa inyo, if you have the rhombus of the mandible, and this one is the medial side, and that is where you find your mandibular foramen, and that is where you find the mylohyoid line, some people fossa like that. Okay? This is the medial, nasa loob ito, right? Medial surface. Okay? Pag nakakita kayo ng muscle, ito sa labas, ito naman sa loob, ano itong muscle na ito? Medial pterygoid. Okay? Medial pterygoid muscle will be coming from, there will be two parts, superficial and deep. Okay? If you have lateral pterygoid here, ito yung lateral surface niya. Ito naman ang, ano to? Medial surface. Ang medial pterygoid galing sa medial surface. Ang lateral pterygoid galing sa lateral surface of what? Lateral pterygoid blade. So yung medial pterygoid will be coming from, what is this? Maxilla, posterior tuberosity of maxilla, that is the superficial part. And then, doon sa loob yan, naka-insert sa ramus. And then, ano to? Lateral pterygoid. Ito lateral surface, doon sa loob. Medial. Okay, so this is now your deep part of your, what is this? Medial pterygoid. And it has the same action as your masseter. And what is the action? Elevation, and there will be some slight protraction. Okay. Okay. And then, the other muscle is this one here. Coming from, anong pangalan nito nga? Infratemporal crest. At saka ito, anong pangalan ito? Okay. So, ito namang lateral pterygoid muscle, may superior at saka inferior part. Okay. You have here superior, coming from infratemporal crest, and then you have here the inferior, coming from the lateral surface of lateral pterygoid blade. Okay. What is this now? Lateral pterygoid muscle. Okay. This is lateral pterygoid. Ay, ano nilagay ko dito? This is what? Medial pterygoid. Okay. Lateral pterygoid muscle. And this one, the main action is to, this is the origin. Okay. You have the insertion. So when this one move from insertion going to origin, okay, you move your mandible forward. What is that? Contraction. And there will be some slight depression. Okay, ganyan. Slight depression kasi the main depressors are the suprahyoid muscles. Like what is this? What are these muscles here? Digastric, right? Okay. The suprahyoid, like mylohyoid, digastric. This will be the one that will move the mandible down. Okay. Sila yung magdi-depress. Pag nag-depress, so when you have, for example, this one is depressed, okay? So this one is depressed like this. This angle unnecessarily will impinge on, what is this? So you have to move this one forward. And the muscle that is doing that is this one. What is that? Lateral pterygoid. Okay? So here, all of them are elevating, right? There. And this is the only one which is slightly depressing. Kasi ang talagang magpapabuka ng bibig nyo, magdi-depress, will be the suprahyoid muscles here, right? The digastric, for example. Okay. Now, what happens when, for example, there is now a dislocated temporomandibular joint? So, how does this one happen? If you have here your temporomandibular joint, now when you have your when you have your